So you just signed up for a 3-day trial with the AOScan mobile. It's called an Alpha Pass. The first thing that you're going to want to go do is check your email. Once your QLA has sent you your email with the Alpha Pass, you'll have 10 days to activate. Once you have activated your Alpha Pass, you will have 3 full days to use the software, the whole entire AOScan mobile, at home for as many people as you want, as many pets as you want. So make sure you start right away after you activate. Sit down and set up your client profiles. Be sure to watch the video that comes in the email that's asking you to activate your Alpha Pass, because that's going to help walk you through some of the basic steps of using the AOScan mobile. In this video, I'm also going to be walking you through some basics, so be sure to save this for later so that you can come back and reference it if you forget something. So the first thing that you're going to do is at the very top, click this bar up here and make sure you have added, this is the most important thing, you'll add your name, your email, your gender, your weight, your height, and a picture of yourself. You want to make sure this is a selfie. No glasses, no hat, just a great picture of your face. And you'll complete this for anyone else that you want to add to the device so you can do scan. If you want to add a pet, make sure you're on the client profile, the person who has the pet. Select pets and animals, and then you'll push this plus sign, add all the information and a picture. Pet ID, this would be if you had a collar from Solex that has a specific ID on it. You can just put their birthday there, right there again, or leave it blank. You've probably already received a little graphic explaining the most important things for you to do to get the most out of your Alpha Pass. I'm just going to show you the most important thing is to do the easy scan at least once for a day for the 3 days. What you'll do is you'll click Start Scan, and then it's going to go directly into your inner voice scan. So at the countdown, start talking for 10 seconds. Start with, my name is Caitlin, and then continue to talk until the 10 seconds is up. If you're doing this scan for someone else, have them speak or have a voice recording from them that you play during this part of the scan. Then the scan is going to just go into the vitals and the comprehensive. Those are scans that you saw on the other screen. This has just made it easy and compiled those 3 together. Now you're going to see suggested with the AOScan that you're wearing the bone transducing headset. Not to worry if you don't have that because you don't have your AOScan mobile yet. Just wear a pair of earbuds or a headphone set while you're doing your easy scan. But if you don't have those either, it's still gonna work. It's still gonna work if you just run the scan. It's gonna go to your body because you already made your client profile. So however you run it, it's gonna be good. When you see this portion of the scan going, this is when it's checking to see what is out of balance in your body. So this is the before, the previous, when you look at your reports. And then when you see this screen with the brain, that's when it's sending optimizing and balancing frequencies right back to your body. It's optimal to be nice and relaxed when you're running your scan. A lot of people do say they feel an increase in relaxation, some deep peace. They feel good, they feel energized. Some people even feel a little bit of a detox. That's because the scan is not only checking for what is out of balance, but also sending your body those good frequencies to push the body back towards homeostasis. Your easy scan is only going to take less than 6 minutes. That's why this is so easy and something that you can do every day. Do it for your kids, do it for your family, and see how everyone feels. So what's the difference between the inner voice, the vitals, and the comprehensive? Well, the inner voice scan was creating your custom sound therapy playlist. The vital scan is like taking an energetic look at your blood biology. And the comprehensive scan is looking at your physical anatomy. Very, very cool. It's It's totally up to you if you want to dive in and look at your reports. Be sure to always email yourself your reports, because that's where you're going to get the big Excel spreadsheets of all the details, super specific, lots of information sent to your email. You'll also have the link for your personalized sound therapy sent right there. So you can listen to this even after the 3-day trial is over. This is a great way too for in the future when you have your own AOScan mobile to go back and compare what did things look like when you very first started using the scanner to maybe a few months later. How have the patterns changed? What has come back into balance? It's always fun to have that information to look back on and see how much you've improved. When your easy scan is done, this is what it's going to look like. Here's where you can email yourself your reports. Here's where you can listen to your balancing harmonics on a loop. This is so important. Make sure you're listening to this playlist 1 to 3 times a day, when you first wake up, anytime you're feeling stressed or anxious, and before bed. It's best and optimal to wear earbuds or a headset, headphone. This right here is recommending what colors would be balancing with this, paired with your balancing harmonics. There's more information in the email that you send to yourself. Quick scan audio is more music that you can listen to that is very balancing, that came up for your body specifically. Your top supplements is probably going to be empty unless you have gone through and added supplements, which you can do, but I don't usually recommend to do that with the 3-day trial because that's a lot of effort. Uploading all your supplements, because it's not going to transfer when you purchase your AOScan mobile. I would recommend waiting till you have your own device and your own account where you can add all your supplements, and then they'll be saved. This little chart is helpful. You can look back at this. Ideally in your reports, you're going to see all green 5s. But when you're looking at this first page, everything is going to look really out of balance, because this is almost like a little overview of all the things that we tried to send your body optimizing and balancing frequencies to, but they weren't necessarily really affected or benefited by that today. You'll see more of the improvements when you go to your email, and you'll see tons of things that went back into balance. Anything towards the 1 is indicating that the condition or thing that showed up is chronic, meaning it's been going on for a while. Anything towards the 9 is indicating it's more acute. I'll be making more videos helping to explain how to understand your reports in the future, but what you need to know is that everything that is on the column that says previous is from before we sent your body those optimizing and balancing frequencies, and then current is after. So you'll be able to see a pretty cool transformation when you look in those emails at those reports. When you see parasites and heavy metals and toxicities show up, there is nothing to be worried about. This is all based on energy, and we are always fluctuating. We're energetic beings. You have to remember that we're 99.99999% energy. Your scans are probably going to look a lot different over the following 3 days, and that is normal. The things we're really looking for are patterns. Let's say you see your heart chakra stay out of balance all 3 days. That would be a sign that's an area in your body that probably needs a little bit of extra support. Then you could come in with the Cephi frequencies, which we haven't even gotten into yet, and target the heart chakra. One last really cool thing I want to show you before we move on to the next thing is when you scroll down on this report all the way to the comprehensive scan, you're going to see some visuals. And when you click on this little square up here, you're going to get to see an inside look at where this is in your body. It is so cool. Let's go up to this one. And sometimes this can be a great little confirmation or insight into what's going on in your body, because you'll go, I have been having some inflammation there, or pain there, or this has been bothering me. And you can really see this cool 3D look at your body. Anytime you need to get back to the home page, just click the little infinity symbol right up there on the left. Feel free to check out the quick scan, do an inner voice on its own. You can even use body systems. This one is really cool. You could pick one individual system, scan and optimize. It'll happen in the singular scan. And then you'll get some really awesome reports on suggestions for different action steps that you can take at home for yourself. Just a reminder, the Easy Scan has inner voice, vitals, and comprehensive all combined. If you go to vitals or comprehensive on their own, it's going to be a more in-depth scan that takes a little bit longer. You can do this if you want. What you'll do is you'll scan and then you'll go down when it's done scanning and you'll click optimize. You'll notice on your screen that homeoenergetics and dental TMJ are not able to be clicked on. They're kind of grayed out. This is just because Solex has made additional education for us to learn more about understanding reports and using these different types of scans with our clients and our patients and our families. So they want us to be able to be educated before we start finding even more information, because what you're going to see as you dive in, there is endless information and education on what's going on internally. So when you get into you want to have a little bit more support on knowing what to expect, what's there, and they do a great job of educating us. And my favorite, well, second to inner voice, I don't know which one is my favorite, Cephi. This stands for Subtle Energy Frequency Imprinter. You can imprint objects like your rings, your jewelry, your coffee, imprint any of these hundreds of frequencies into an object, and it'll hold that frequency. You can also create custom playlists of up to 15 different frequencies. So let's say you want to make a breathe free playlist. You can go through and add different ones like breathe free, maybe an energetic shield, health, strength, and recovery. You could make a sleep playlist and add a bunch of different frequencies. Like you'll see, there's tons of options, whatever you want. And then you can play that playlist, and you use this and you play a playlist. It's going to be going whoever you've chosen as the target. So they don't need to even be in the room. They can be across the world and they'll be benefiting from these awesome frequencies.